A woman in the UK once called the police when her ice cream didn't have enough sprinkles. That to me is a prime example of a Karen, right? And I guess it makes me wonder, what is there an average amount of sprinkles that an ice cream should have? What's too little sprinkles? There's definitely a moment where there's too many sprinkles. I don't think I've ever had a moment where I'm like, there's too little. I think I've always had a moment where I'm like, I could have more sprinkles, but I'm always like, meh, that's enough. I also don't think I've ever had a moment where I'm like, yeah, I definitely have enough sprinkles on here, right? But I don't think I've ever had a moment where I'm like, you didn't give me enough sprinkles. How dare you? The authorities need to deal with you. That is honestly kind of hilarious. Like, could you imagine wanting your sprinkles so bad, you call your local authority to say, police, please help. These niggas didn't give me enough sprinkles. My ice cream is not rainbowed enough. Help me, please. I wonder if the police showed up. What would that interaction be like? Like, imagine you pull up to the scene, and you probably have to, because although you're not going to do anything about her lack of sprinkles, you probably need to de-escalate the situation, right? And me, I'm someone who I'm like, let's get this over with. Like, even when I was a manager at a supermarket, like nine, 7 times out of 10, if you 9 times out of 10, if you like were just super annoying, and at least if you weren't nasty, right? If you weren't nasty but annoying and I just knew I need to get you out of there, I'm probably going to give you, for the most part, what I want, because at the end of the day, it's not my money, it's not my business. I just need you gone, right? But if you were an asshole, I'm going to just ask you to leave. I'm not going to give you the closure and conclusion that you probably want, right? So let's just imagine that in this scenario, the police gets there. I'm assuming it's just one officer, and he gets there. And I don't know why it's a he, but it is now. He gets there and he sees his woman. He's like, "Man, what's going on?" And she goes on to tell him, "Sir, I'm so glad you're here. Please, these people did not give me enough sprinkles for my ice cream cone." And he's just standing there, and he's just like, "What? What do you mean?" She'd be like, "I'm serious. Don't you see? There's 17 sprinkles on this cone. I should at least have 47." At least I imagine that in her head. If you are crazy enough to call the police, you have a solid number of how many sprinkles should be on your cone, right? So he's probably standing there like, honestly, if I were the cop, I would just be like, just give her more sprinkles, please. Like, just give her the sprinkles. And they're probably gonna hit you with the, but it costs extra. And I'd be like, I'll pay for it. Was it $2 for extra? Give her the fucking sprinkles. You're wasting my time. There's crime happening. I need to go.